prisoners would add an unknown powder to the food during mealtime and wait for the target person to appear. They poured all the porridge with powder into the fat man's plate. Surprisingly, the other person still felt it was insufficient and requested more. The fat man, unaware, faced the foodie prisoner and received a sinister smile. Little did he know, this would be his last meal. He first took 3 seats at the table and then began to eat quickly. The rice spoon looked extremely small under his weight. After eating half a bowl of rice, the fat man felt nauseous and vomited all the food in the next second. He fell on the stool immediately, unable to breathe due to a sharp throat pain. The doctor did his best to save him, but couldn't save his life. The Alliance then asked the prison guards to arrange a large box to transport the man to the wilderness and bury him. When the prison guards took some prisoners to the cemetery, the prison doctor rediscovered the fat man's body in the storage room. The man's plan began with a murder to escape from prison. He poisoned the prison's food, killing the largest man and the doctor in his absence. Hide the fat man's body in the storage cabinet. They replaced Xiao Pang and followed the vehicle to a cemetery. Just when the prison guards were preparing to bury the body, several prisoners immediately rushed out of the coffin. In this way, the prisoners controlled the prison guards, snatched the pastor's car keys, and then drove away. However, the police soon launched an investigation into the case and locked the vehicle driven by several people through the positioning system. But when the police tracked to the destination, they did not find the prisoners, but saw a cold body. It was the prison guard who was knocked unconscious just now. 2 prisoners were escaping when their car suddenly broke down as the police were chasing them. They hurried to find a nearby village to avoid the police. The detectives soon searched the village with the prisoners as portraits. The pharmacy doctor looked nervous, but the agent suddenly noticed something was wrong. He found 2 fugitives hiding under the medicine cabinet in the rearview mirror, but did not arrest them immediately. He wrote a note and asked the doctor to continue to act with the fugitives. Then he rushed out of the door and called for nearby teammates to come to support. Several people surrounding the pharmacy made the fugitives alert, despite the police approaching the area with extreme caution. With the fierce gunfight between the 2 sides, the whole pharmacy was beaten into a mess. Agent Xiao He was shot because he could not dodge in time, but fortunately, he was protected by a bulletproof vest and was lucky enough to save his life. But he never expected that his teammates would immediately do it was a stupid decision. 2 fugitives kidnapped the owner of a drugstore and started a fierce gunfight with the police. Agent Xiao He was accidentally shot during the confrontation between the 2 sides. However, the fugitives wanted to let him go. Xiao He's teammate yelled, angering the fugitive, who shot Xiao He again. The fugitive took hostages and planned to retreat from the pharmacy's back door. A female agent unexpectedly blocked the retreat with a car. The fugitive then threatened the hostages and ordered the other party to drive away. After the female agent moved the car, the fugitive immediately forced her to hand over the car keys with a gun. The fugitive had already fled. It was believed that the 2 fugitives would be captured. Surprisingly, the following day, they robbed a house once more. They bound the owner and used hot pliers to compel the other party to disclose the safe password. But they did not expect the owner to. He turned out to be a money grubber who would rather lose his life than reveal the password. Suddenly, the homeowner revealed the password as soon as the money was packed. One of the fugitives was arrested by the detective as soon as he went out to drive. The fugitive in the house quickly heard the loud noise and immediately kidnapped the homeowner, then rushed out of the door. As he asked the police officers to put down their guns, a hot girl suddenly appeared. She was the fugitive. The man saw his beloved woman appear in front of him, and he instantly changed into a different person. Love was her weakness. The 16-year-old man regained his sanity and put down his weapon. Under the influence of his girlfriend, he was arrested again and put into prison. The accomplice on the ground was also sent to the police car. The story ends here. I am Brother Chin. Can't wait. See you next time.